Spoilers within. You've been warned, Chronicler.
Hello and welcome back to Tyranny. Let's continue where we left off. Now, before we get into a conversation with the Archons, let's take a look at a couple things. Specifically, I want to look at how we have our accessories set up. And we need to do this promotion. Let's do that. Grab another quickness. Consumables while used in combat are more effective. I'm tempted to get this. There's some really good stuff in this leadership tree. Adds a marking effect to thrust. Attacks against a marked target gain bonus accuracy. And lasts until they die? You know what? Actually, let's grab that. Because it's not that we don't have weapons, that do enough damage. It's like sometimes fights linger on because we miss a lot. So, yeah, that seems very beneficial to me. Okay. Also, I got this emerald pen regenerating, plus 1% health every 6 seconds. That's kind of nice. You're currently using immunity to poison. Airing. Here, let's give you this. And let's give you the Gorget. I had it on Barrack, but I'm like, let's just roll with Verse having it because, and Lantry getting the regeneration because they're more squishy. I mean, he seems to stand fine, and the reason being is if we look at his armor, I've been looking at the substats like more, trying to acclimate myself. But he's got 10 base armor, and then if you look specifically against Slash, he's got 12. Against Pierce, he's got 17. He's got 15 versus Frost. So his only real vulnerabilities are Crush and Fire, but he's pretty resilient. He's pretty tough. He's got 182 health, so, and he's got his shield and whatnot, so I think he's fine the way he is. I mean, we can get him some secondary stuff here later, I guess. But the reason I'm mentioning this is that armor is a lot more significant, at least what I'm seeing in combat. Now, how it plays out over the span of the entire adventure, we'll see, but it seems to be pretty significant in terms of your survivability. And while I tend to like characters that I'm building like I have built my character in terms of light armor and dual wielding and whatnot, the dodging / parrying thing hasn't seemed to work out as well as I thought it would. For that matter, we should move the resolve. Did it change any of her substats? Yeah, it did a little bit. You know what? Let's do that and put the parry up here. 66% chance parry value. Defend against melee attacks and spells. Yeah, let's go for that. We might as well double down on what we do have, right? Okay, let's talk to the Archons.
How can we trust your rabble not to turn at this last moment? How many of your conscripts have family bonds to the Vendrian Guard? It is decided. The disfavored will take the vanguard of the assault. It is the only way to assure success before the edict comes to pass.
Oh, you're so young. We can forgive you for being stupid. Without your Archon of Stone to bring down those walls, you're out of your element. Only the chorus has the numbers required to swarm the walls from all sides. We will lead the vanguard of this battle.
The best the chorus could accomplish would be leaving a ramp-shaped pile of corpses propped up against the walls for my warriors to use. Their fortifications are not a concern. Even understaffed, my Earthshakers could breach the masonry in short order.
Another brilliant idea. Cairn's cult is, we're sure, every bit as trustworthy and sane as the late Archon of Stone himself. You did notice the spire at the center of the citadel? Hard to miss it, being only the tallest thing on the horizon and such. Certainly your Earth mages won't do anything stupid like, say, breaking the spire's foundation. What could possibly go wrong?
So he sends us another telepathic message. We love saying that name, Karen. Just to watch him squirm. Graven Ash had so much hair back before he met us. Oh, voices in the rat.
I trust them more than I trust your circus of rapists, sellswords, and turncoat tearsmen.
Archon Ash turns his head and upon seeing you in the tent relaxes his posture.
Tunon's Fatebinder has arrived.
The war tent falls silence and all eyes turn to you expectantly. Okay, so let's see. Our operation in Echo Crossing and Triple Wilderness were successful. Why aren't you two marching towards Ascension Hall? My missions in Echo Crossing and Triple Wildernesses were successful with little help from the disfavored. Yeah, let's go for the top one.
Nothing would please us more than to be done with this wretched valley. Perhaps if we had more support from the disfavored, and from the court.
Now that we are all assembled, I want reports. The Scarlet Chorus was going to resolve the Oathbreaker presence in the Outer Valley. What became of that?
Yes, what did become of that? We should know already, yet we do not. If we are not mistaken, the Fatebinder played a pivotal role in this operation. Fifth Eye, shed light on this baffling question.
The Oathbreaker raiders were broken, and most importantly, their captain was taken, and he has told us. The Archon of Secret grips his helmet, cheering percussion of whispers pour forth.
Nothing. Curse you motherless fucks! What have you brought but fire and
Voices of a rat slaps his forehead portion of his mask, and for a moment emerald flames within his robes dim.
Oh, suffering doesn't really capture the nuance of what we've done. Apologies. We've been savoring this one's defiance. We know much of their inner workings. Their desperate allies, their foolish hopes. This is our battle to lose.
Why I am on equal footing with Kyros' clown, I will never understand. So, Fatebinder, You would deem this mission successful?
Oathbreakers are scattered. I took the captain alive as requested. There's not much else to add. Felix Florian was a boastful leader of an influential family. His recruitment will demoralize the enemy. Felix Florian was renowned for his skill at arms. Would have been best to have him in battle. Send a stronger message.
Iron Marshal, I understand we've established a foothold across the Mittani. Report.
Securing the Mittani was a gruesome affair. An agent of the School of Tides still lives, and the river was turned against us. Despite our losses, the day ended in success at Echo Call Crossing. The victory came at a great cost. When it came time to secure the nearby Echo Village, there was a distressing discovery. The villagers had begun stashing iron weaponry, no doubt stolen from our supply lines. Commander Antio wished to burn the village. The chorus disagreed. The Fatebinder backed their claim. Their leader, Captain Matane Sibel, was bested in combat, but taken captive by the Scarlet Chorus. Despite this favor taking the lead on this operation, the Fatebinder felt it necessary to apply Chorus doctrine to the captives.
A most wise judgment, good Fatebinder. The Oathbreaker captain will no doubt provide hours of entertainment, and perhaps even some useful information.
What's he saying to us? She has been a most delectable treat, that one. So obstinate. So inarticulate in her flailing defiance. Some things are savored in the slow, tantalizing doses. I must thank you once again for delivering her onto us.
This will be just like Stalwart, when your own conscripts chose suicide over service to the chorus. She'll be no different than the others. Petulant, uncooperative, and motivated to feed you false information.
Arguing over this is meaningless. Resolving the edict is what matters most. Perhaps the Cheersmen are smart enough to choose death over being associated with the Scarlet Chorus. Do you think the Cheersmen are so pathetic and harmless that you seem to pathologically afraid that they might teach... Oh. Yeah. Arguing over this is meaningless. Resolving the edict is what's most important.
The Fatebinder is right. We argue over trivialities when we should be closing the vice on the Oathbreakers. Let us march on the double. The disfavored will lead the charge.
You mean the Scarlet Chorus should lead the charge? Over 2/3 of your legion remains trapped outside the valley. Only the Chorus can bring to bear the strength and numbers this assault requires. Kyros' Day of Swords approaches, and our allies in the disfavored and the court refuse to work with us. There is clearly only one reason for this. Graven Ash and Tunon have allied against us. You conspire to rob us of our deserved glory.
Your voice is in your head. We see how it really is. You're all against us. We're unwilling to work together as a Fatebinder of Tunon. I order you to do so. Or... enough bickering. We're running out of time. I think this is the better choice. That's what I'm going with. Enough bickering. We're running out of time to take Ascension Hall.
Fatebinder is right. Our survival is at stake. All that matters is taking Ascension Hall. Iron Marshal, ready our troops. Fifth Eye, tell your gangs to cover our flanks.
You will do as we order. You are not to take orders from this addled ponce.
Then the impasse is clear. We both wish for the honor of leading this final assault on the Vendrian Guard. Since Tunon is not here to select the rightful bearer of this honor, we must turn to the Archon's proxy.
With whom do you stand?
Oh. We have to choose? Oh, we'll march to Vendrian Whale Citadel together, or not at all. Man. Well, I don't want one of them, only one of them there. See, I think if I say the Scarlet Chorus will lead, I think that Graven Ash, because of who he is, I think he'll order his forces to go along. If I say the Disfavored will lead, however, I think Narat will order his forces to leave, and then we'll be attacking with less resources. I also think if I tell them both to march on, I'm potentially going to lose one of them as well. But this is the track I've been staying on, which is forcing them to try to be cooperative. Alright, let's go with that. You will march on the Vendrien'S citadel together, or not at all.
You test my patience, Fatebinder. We did not ask for a weak compromise that leaves all parties unsatisfied. Whom do you support? Are you going to let the Scarlet Chorus traitors have their way? Or will you stand by Kyros' true disciples, the Disfavored?
Scarlet Chorus will lead.
You'd stand with the madman and his rabble? I am shocked. I counted you amongst our allies, and your name was held in some regard amongst my troops. So be it. I will add another name to our record of hate. Out of respect for the Blue Flag truce, I won't have you slain where you stand. If you leave my camp and don't look back.
A wise choice. The Scarlet Chorus will be honored to silence the last of the Vendrian Guard insult. Graven Ash, we hereby order you to stand down and remain here at camp until we have secured the citadel.
Ah, this is exactly what I didn't want to have happen.
If the chorus leads the charge, they will fail. I will not sit idly by while the edict claims my legion. The Disfavored will carve a path to the citadel on our own, if that's what it takes.
The air crackles with electricity as Graven Ash lifts his maul to strike. What? What the heck just happened? Fatebinder. Are you with me, Fatebinder? You don't look hurt, but say something. Something. Ah, good. Same old Fatebinder. Was worried there for a second that you'd been seriously hurt. Your guardian here came to your rescue. Crimson Spear taps Barrack on the shoulder with a hearty smile. Barrack turns to greet the gestures with a cold stare.
I wasn't trying to save you. I was trying to save her.
He points to Verse and sighs.
And what happened, you bleeding hard iron shit tower?
I picked her up and she stabbed me. Put a dent in my side that I won't forget. So I put her down and dragged you out here to recuperate.
What's with you two?
This is no time to narrate our life stories. If the edict comes crashing down on our heads, none of it will matter anyway.
On that note, better to leave now while we're well parted. You've made your allegiances clear. I hope you serve a good long term with the Scarlet Chorus, and that we never meet on the wrong side of the battlefield.
I needed to make a decision. I sided with the army that has the numbers. You're too quick to label me as an enemy.
Very well. I'll remain at your side at least until this edict is resolved. It beats sitting in a corner and waiting for Kyros' magic to kill us all.
Don't take it too personally. That's as tall a compliment as he's ever expressed. As for you, you old sack of wine, this is war. Try to enjoy yourself.
The voices of Narat has already departed the camp. I'm headed there now. Come join us. We'd be honored to have you with us for the assault. He lets out a wicked chuckle and turns to depart. I mean, it's not like there's anything left for you here. Okay, well, I guess there's not. Speak with Fifth Eye. Okay. You made your side known in the confrontation you witnessed between the two Archons. Speak with Fifth Eye, Scarlet Chorus camp. Begin the assault. Okay, well, that's what we'll do. Let's take a look at our inventory real quick. Make sure everyone's got supplies ready to go. We've got some bigger consumables too that we can use. Before the fight even starts, if we want to. +2 vitality for 300 seconds, +2 might, yeah, things like this. Cheese, +1 finesse. Guess we can go through right before we get to the fight and use some of this if we want to. So we'll check the gear. Okay, I guess we're good to go. Get you some more healing potions since you're the one that's going to be taking the bulk of the damage. If this guy's got anything to sell before we leave. No.
On it.
The eye of battle's upon us. Ready yourself for the siege of Vendrien'S well. The edict looming, there's no turning back. Of course it's brave and fearless, but it lacks order. If we lose discipline and tarry our march, or falter in our siege, the edict will kill us before the Oathbreakers or the disfavored have a chance. An offer, Faintbinder. March with us. Add your strength to our tide of blades. The mob could learn from your example. Your prowess would certainly inspire. Yeah, I will lead the vanguard of the Scarlet Chorus. As I suspected, a call of glory sings to your heart's true tune. The camp will mobilize soon. We'll meet at the staging grounds of the Citadel. This will be a glorious hunt, dear Fatebinder. Something to tell the children. Go talk to Closet Throat again. Wine for Beast Woman? Pant and beg for Closet Throat. Doesn't look like there's anything new to discuss with her. Alright. Alright, Vendrien'S Well Citadel. This ancient fortress rests within the center of the Apex's valley, its ring-shaped wall mimicking the mountains that border the nation. The citadel has been repaired, and while understaffed, remains a formidable presence in the valley.
Let's go speak with the Fifth Eye. I can see him to the east.
Okay, now I imagine, because combat takes a while to resolve in this, imagine this is going to take us a bit. Glory to the voices of Nerat! Fifth Eye salutes you, his masked face glancing nervously in all directions, despite the rest of the body's otherwise confident posture. The mustering song is nearly complete. Soon comes the canticle of slaughter, and we will need the strong. He jabs a finger towards you to rise up and lead. By custom, you are judge, jury, and executioner. Today, we must ask you to take on the last and most sublime of your sacred duties. The best bluff is often the most obvious. We charge the gate right into the Oathbreakers' doorstep. The horde should bring the defenders surging inside of the gate. Then we unleash our magic. Fire and panic will claim the Oathbreakers. The more concentrated the defenders, the better. Alright, folks. Well, I guess we'll start this. Yeah, I'm ready. The blood cancers are ready for conflagration. Set them on fire, basically. They should take the gate off of its hinges, but at the same time, the Oathbreaker mages are warding the gate with protected magic. I need someone to scale the wall and kill the mages maintaining the ward. If I send these unwashed pukes their corpses will clog the parapets. The task requires your strength. If you're wounded in battle, come see me at once. I will tend to the bleeding, though my methods do nothing for the pain. Okay, so we've got to go up and deal with these folks, I guess. But what? You know what? Let's do this. Let's do this in the next one, I think. Well, I guess we can help these guys out. We'll do this first part, and then I'll end the episode, okay? Let's see. I'm gonna go thrust on that guy. Striking iron there. Burning iron on the front target. Will strike on the first target.
Heads up, we have company.
I'm not dead yet.
There we go. Alright, folks, so we will continue this. We will continue this in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, consider hitting that thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. Till next time, I am Mal, and I'll see you later.